For the first question, I think the meaningful thing is that when Mrs. Van Buren tried to kiss Esther, Esther turned her down and stuck to her original purpose. Even if Mrs. Buren was an important client, Esther wouldn't want to be a replacement for her husband. I think that is what sets Esther apart from others. Although she yearns for intimacy, she has her own principles. For the second question, in this play, there are two groups people represent different values. The first group is marginalized groups. The representative characters are Esther, Mamie, and Mrs. Dixon. The marginal identity keeps them away from achieved success. Another group is representative, the rich white class. A representative character is Mrs. Buren. White society fetishizes low-class black society to its own entertainment. Although Mrs. Buren tried to kiss Esther, they were not equal in her heart. This also hints at the unbridgeable gap between the two groups. For the third questions, through this play, I got to know the Crazy Crate. Esther started her life saving in Crazy Crate. The Crazy Crate was a luxury crate that became popular in the late 1820s. It takes a lot of effort and money to make. It is also representative of Esther's American dream. For the first question, this play shows the oppression of black women. I think it reinvents the stereotype of African Americans because it describes the ideals, and skill of Esther. So hard to achieve, black women has their own American dream. For the 5 questions, my answer is yes. The stereotype of African Americans and other groups still exists today. Stereotypes are hard to get rid of because it is a quick way to learn something new, but it is not always true. The representative for perpetuating stereotype is the Hollywood movie. In Hollywood movies, black and Asian characters usually have some racial characteristics. For example, black characters are often irritable. Asian characters usually have a single eyelid. The way to overcome stereotypes is to get to know a person through the way they interact in the real world. Do not use individuals to represent a race. For the final part, the first question of me is, if you were Esther, would you accept Mrs. Buren's love? The second question is, do you have a way for Esther to realize the American dreams in the context of society?